Debate. Annual performance reviews underperform. Con. Done right, they work. According to HR Daily Advisor, there are performance appraisals best practices. Performance appraisals are perhaps the best way to not only let your employees know how they're doing, but also to get feedback about how your organization is doing, whether your employees are committed to your goals, and what you can do to improve morale. Performance appraisals that are mutually beneficial to both the employee and the organization requires an effective strategy and starts with preparation. It's critical for you to have a solid performance review plan in place from start to finish so you can avoid stress, engage your employees, and increase productivity. In a BLR webinar titled Stress-Free Performance Appraisals, Increase Productivity, Engage Employees, and Retain Top Talent, Sharon Armstrong outlined some performance appraisal best practices to help employers hone the process and get the most benefit. A dozen performance appraisal and performance management best practices. Think of performance management as an entire system, starting in interviews with potential employees and continuing through orientation, training, coaching, and counseling, and recognizing peak performance. Stop communicating about performance appraisals and performance management as if it were merely an annual event. Train managers' employees on giving and receiving positive and negative feedback on an ongoing basis, not just annually, not just quarterly, but if possible, during your one-on-ones, for example. Hold managers accountable for having ongoing conversations around work and goals. Actively seek to align individual goals with organizational goals. Encourage employee participation and ownership in the performance appraisal processes. Create an environment where together the manager and employee can question, challenge, and discuss goals and objectives to gain clarity. Use the performance management system. Armstrong advised to link with the organization's values. Values should be reflected in the organization's core competencies, and they should show up in interviewing as well as in performance appraisals. Link the performance management system with retention, development, and succession planning initiatives. This linkage always explains why specific people advance. Of course, get support at senior level if you can. If you don't have support at senior level, Armstrong noted, you're not going to have a robust, effective performance management system. If you want a world-class, the C-suite on board, they've got to talk it and walk it. Openly communicate to all employees how your compensation system works. If merit pools average 2 to 3% annually, for example, let everyone know this. Manage expectations around annual increases to control the rumor mill and misinformation. Where possible, have a second-level review of performance appraisals either by HR or second-tier management. Not just one level, but second level, just to get a fair round of reviews. Understand the legal pitfalls associated with performance management, such as penalizing employees or taking legally protective leave and allowing unlawful bias to infect performance appraisals. In conclusion, with having all your data and information that needs a well-rounded performance review, it can be a success, not only for the employee, but for the company as a whole. Because it's important to get feedback not only on the employee level, but also on the company level. So, and therefore, performance reviews are effective for everyone involved. Thank you.